morning, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean, and this is going to be our trailer reaction to Ghostbusters. Yeah, you heard me right. Ghostbusters. It's called Ghostbusters Afterlife. It is, I believe it's a continuation of the original two movies, but not connected to the last one we got from Paul Feig. And so I'm the only reason I'm interested in this right now is Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman's son, wrote it, and I believe he's directing it. And so that's the only reason I have any interest in this. So fingers crossed. Here we go. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Go.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke.
Finn's everywhere. He's so hot right now.
That's left in our name. It's this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere.
It's a creepy old farmhouse.
Entertainment value?
Ooh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Donut holes.
Under the dining table now! Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
Replica of
A ghost trap?
what?
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s, it's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom. My grandfather died.
Sure, let's go in the creepy hole in the
My
desert.
mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute.
You didn't open it, did you?
Who are you?
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything
Lieutenant
happens
Tarp.
for a reason.
Come on, darling.
That's so cool.
It has a gunner seat?
Of course it's got a gunner seat. That's cool. Summer 2020. Okay. It's definitely a continuation of the first two movies. And they're the Venkmans, I'm assuming, or at least related to Venkman. So I'm cool with that concept, and it's definitely a much more serious take, at least with this trailer. I'm sure there'll be a lot of comedy in it. I mean, Paul Rudd's in it, so there's going to be a lot of comedy in it, and Finn Wolfhard can do the comedy stuff too. But this is a very different, like much more of a I won't say serious take, but a darker take on the Ghostbuster lore. At least what they've showed us in this first trailer. Now, I have to come to grips with that because it's very different than what I was expecting. But knowing that, I think I like what I saw. I like the idea that they kind of just put everything away and it's all been kind of lost to history at this point in time. Even the scene with the trap, and they're saying, this is a cool replica, and the kid's not even knowing about the Ghostbusters, and especially if your father, it was one of the Ghostbusters, and your mother is trying to hide that awkward past from you, and it takes until going to the family farm where they hid all this stuff, and you stumble across it. It very much, at least the first part of it, feels very Goonies, right? Where they're adventuring and finding the different, finding Echo One and finding the trap and finding the pack and like all that, like it feels very Goonies, that kind of thing, and like a treasure hunt kind of thing. But there's little hints in there that is probably much worse than what we thought. Is it the demon dog that kind of maybe like it looks like maybe gets on the hood of the car? You see Ghost, the green ghost, mist or whatever fly by a couple of times. Or it comes out of the trap, it comes out of the mine shaft, that kind of stuff. So I think they're going to stumble upon something, inadvertently set something off or release it, and then they have to come together and try to figure out how to get the ghost back into the containment area. And that's when Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and all them will start showing up, because they're all supposed to be in it. So having them all show up to be like, remember how to do this, we were wondering where all this stuff went, we're here to help. And so I think that would be kind of a cool story arc. Like I said, I'm only interested because Ivan Reitman's son, Jason, is actually the one who's writing and directing this. If it was another version of this story like we got with the last one, I wouldn't be nearly as excited about this. But knowing it's them, knowing it's him, knowing that we're getting Finn in it, know that we're getting Paul Rudd in it, and those are two actors that I really like right now, then yeah, I'm going to be a lot more excited about this than I think probably I should be. That's my thoughts on Ghostbusters Afterlife. What did you guys think? Please let us know in the comments. Be nice, but let us know what you think. At least let us know what your theory is going to be on what this movie could be. And help us out by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and doing all the stuff. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links are in the description down below. And until next time, if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.